Alright, a big hello from me. I'm Gav. This is big and amazing matches running at the time. I think Delhi's going to lose by 100 runs. This is going to be the world record in this IPL. It's going to be completely amazing because I said, if you remember last time, I'm just having a really bad run. And yesterday I lost the 5th match on the trot. But today, as I said in the last podcast, Deshpande in, I am out. And Deshpande was in and I'm out. So Delhi's losing. So I'm not actually even complaining right now because at least my team, I didn't want to go through 6 straight losses, which was going crazy after an amazing run that I had earlier. So, but remember Bikram, that last time I told you that last match, although David Warner made like 35 or something, but I said, this is the David Warner, this is the champion David Warner. I was yelling in the last podcast, like this David Warner is the greatest IPL batsman of all time. This is the David Warner. I think from there, today he just went to another level. And then they had Vridhiman Saha. And I remember I said like they should have balls. I mean, I did realize later on that they cannot take all the 3 picks that I'm saying. And eventually Rahane did exactly what the Prithvi would have done. Like he made decent score without wasting deliveries. And then I said they already have the bowlers, but they can't really drop Rishabh Pant no matter how fat he is, because if they get Alex Carey, that's an international player, that kind of like they'll have to drop some another international player. But they could always drop Deshpande. But I do not know why they love Deshpande, because today Rabada had a horrible day. Okay, but that also has to do with how SRH came out and approached the match. But Deshpande did not have a horrible day because he always has horrible days. And today everybody was Deshpande +1. It was like Deshpande is the tiger, they're like Sawa Ser. In Hindi they say Ser and Sawa Ser. So everybody's just going for runs. And your favorite Ashwin, I think when the crunch situation, he's actually let people down. So, but shit happens to people, but we can still count on him. But somehow I think he's just trying to experiment too much and it just doesn't look good. But again, I'm not blaming him. I'm not blaming Deshpande right now. I'm not blaming Rabada. I'm not blaming anybody. But Shreyas, again, did you see he wins the toss on a very fucking good wicket? He's like, we got to bowl. And then he says the same shit that people said for the first 10 IPL matches. They're going to be due. Like, now suck on that fucking due right now. That's not due. That's your Asu. That's not due. That's all your Asu of DC that you're crying there. Fucking because you love Deshpande so much, you don't have any balls to actually do anything. Now everybody's there. All your balls are going everywhere. So right now the score is, they've lost 8 wickets and they still have 116 run deficit. They're definitely, in fact, even if they don't get out altogether, they only have like 23 deliveries to go. Has that guy, has the fat boy gotten out yet or not?
Yeah, it just got out.
Fat boy also got out. Oh, he scored 1 more run than the balls. Oh, wonderful, Rishabh Pant, wonderful. So, you know, this shows when your best batsman right now is Ajinkya Rahane with 136 strike rate, then you realize. But today, boy, did SRH come out, because this is the reason we took SRH as the 4th team. And by the way, we took SRH as the 4th team, not because we could have, but because RCB and everybody, they just have so much experience and other things like Mumbai Indians and DC. We just knew they just had a very stronger team. And then SRH, you kept complaining, which I was like, don't stop complaining. But you're right that they did lose a couple of really good players in the very first match. Mitchell Marsh gets injured. Then the second, third match, your favorite Bhuvneshwar Kaur gets injured. By the way, because they continue the trend, today our recent favorite Vijay Shankar 5D got injured as well. And when he got injured, I mean, when you see the delivery, you're like, when did you get injured? What exactly did you do? You don't even stretch yourself. So I don't know what exactly happened, but he got injured somehow. And when you talk about decisions, these guys don't have the balls to do any decisions, Delhi. I don't know why Ricky Ponting is sitting there, but now I'm disappointed in Ricky Ponting as well. And then you see Warner's team, they dropped Johnny Bairstow, and that's called some balls, mate. Everybody would have complained, right? When Vridhiman Saha, we were like, why are you taking Vridhiman Saha? What is wrong? Why are you taking a Kane Williams and you should take this guy? And then Vridhiman Saha comes out, you realize that no, this is the intent he comes out, and Vridhiman Saha was just amazing today. I hope he's not injured.
And it's funny. Yeah, I don't think so. I think he just got tired. And it's funny because DC didn't drop him, but Indian team did. I don't know whether you know, but the squad for Australian tour is out. And Rishabh Pant is out from both the T20s and the one-dayers. He's still there in the test team, but I think he's the second keeper with Wriddhiman Saha. And it's just not surprising. It's I mean, all the Indian batting, wicket-keeping batsmen, wicket-keeper batsmen like Sanju Samson and Ishan Kishan, they are making better runs than Rishabh Pant. And today even Wriddhiman Saha made more runs than him. So it's just telling, right? It's just telling.
It's telling. That's the right word. It's very telling, and not just with. By the way, telling is the right word. But when you said Wriddhiman Saha made more runs, that's not a right way of speaking. Because today Wriddhiman Saha was absolutely unbelievably amazing. This guy took my breath away. He was just unbelievable. You don't score, you don't come. This was his first match in this IPL or something like that.
Yeah, I no second match. I think he played once.
Once, right? But he doesn't come out straight away out of nowhere, like right out of the freaking bunkers he's been hiding under or sitting under. Scores at 193, 87 runs, and he takes on the best bowlers. I mean, these guys, Delhi has really amazing bowlers. And by the way, Deshpande was very lucky today. He was not the worst bowler there because he obviously bowled badly. he was giving at 11.66, but now it looks like better because Rabada went by 13.5. So he was the second worst. But the fact, if you're watching the match, then you realize he comes in when pretty much, all the big hitters are already like taking a breather because they've already smashed everybody. And after that, you just pause for a little bit, right? You were like, okay, let's just, take our breath. So we don't want to get out at the wrong time because they destroyed them in the first 6 overs. Then a lot of full tosses that he bowled that were just missed by people like Pandey twice. And he was just lucky that sometime when he was bowling, if you see his balls, I don't know what kind of talent he has. He doesn't bowl any Yorkers at all. He just bowls length deliveries or short deliveries. That's it.
And again, Shreyash Iyer, I think, made a mistake when Stoinis just bowled 2 overs and he went for like 6 runs over 6.7, something like that.
Yeah, 7.5.
And Deshpande bowled 3 overs. So instead of this Deshpande, he could have tried Stoinis, right? Because he was he bowled, I think, the 17th over. So it's not like he bowled in some, bowled some cheap overs. So he could have bowled more, right? Instead of Deshpande. So again, very.
There was a galore of bad decision, but it's not just bad decision. Today, just completely. I think everybody just left their balls in the dressing room, and everybody just came out, and they were like, "We have a lot of intent to come out come for the second, and we'll take bowling because there will be dew." It was just unbelievable. Yeah. And I think I'm just like, if I was just I just quickly listened to my podcast what I said in the last time because I didn't remember, but I remembered saying something like about Deshpande. So exact word was like, if Deshpande is out, you can automatically push me to the other side because it is going to be all about intent. Because all the last matches, because SRH has the quality. If they don't have quality, you can't just have intent because you don't have quality, you'll get out. They've always had the quality, just somehow been like a bit conservative, and particularly David Warner. And today, David Warner just let loose. I mean, the guy, if you're watching, this guy was like the old way. David was like, fuck it, fuck everything. I'm just going to, how Mitchell Stark has a tattoo after he got dropped against England last year in those test matches. And he had got a tattoo. Fuck it, bowl fast. So, and then he just comes out and just bowls. So I think today David Warner had his tattoo on his mind. By the way, it's David Warner's birthday. And this guy was like, today he had probably a couple of Victoria Bitters, VB, which people don't probably know here. People think Foster's Australian beer. Nobody drinks Foster's. Like, I don't know why Foster is a beer. But I think
VB is available now.
VB is available. It's not it's when it's an acquired taste. You need to really acquire the taste for now.
It's IPL, right?
Yeah. So it looks like they will not lose by 100 runs because they have actually overhauled, because Deshpande has actually hit a 6. Deshpande is like, stop talking shit about me. I'm a very good batsman. Please keep me as a batsman. I'm a batsman. They keep asking me to bowl. It's just unfair. I told them I'm a batsman. They're like, no, you're Tushar, you're a bowler. He's like, I'm a batsman. They keep send me so loud down the order. It's like, he said Nokia is the only other batsman left. So but this run rate is going to really help. I think they can still win. They only need 41.57 required run rate, so which is definitely manageable. Deshpande is like, please bowl like me and bowl a no ball. We can just still get there. We can make 42 of 1 over. It can still happen. But this was telling, and Delhi Capital is actually last couple of matches they've shown they're not the champion material. Not that the other teams have helped.
This is why. I think this is why you didn't pick them to win the league, and I didn't pick them to top the league, because we always knew that there'll be when pressure will come, they may break apart, and I don't know why they keep playing Rahane. I don't know. They don't have any other player. I mean, it's very surprising. He has not done anything in the last 3-4 matches he played. So I don't know the logic behind playing him.
Well, they love him and they love Deshpande, and it's all about love. I'm just done with this match. I think today, and I think yesterday I was saying that you said that SRH has no chance, and I was constantly pushing you that they have mathematical chance. And by the way, today what just happened, they have more than a mathematical chance, because if they win the next 2 matches, they are the one who's going to qualify, because their run rate is going to be through the roof. And
I think, yeah.
particularly
Now they have,
yesterday, because your team won, Kings 11, which you backed them. And by the way, you have to agree, it's Kings 11, the same reason why I picked Kings 11 to come last, and same reason why Kings 11 was doing badly, because of the bad decisions they were making, not because what they were playing. They put Chris Gayle on the bench and not letting him fucking play forever. And now the Chris Gayle has come in. They lost 6 matches out of 7. Now Chris Gayle comes in. They're winning all the matches. They won 5 on the trot because of Chris Gayle. Now Chris Gale's like, you guys are such idiots. You guys weren't letting me play. Then he food poisoned me, so I don't play. And then
I think KL Rahul even mentioned that he was very hungry. It's the, I think, polite way of saying that he was very angry that
he was
they
angry.
are not letting.
He probably didn't beat the fuck out of these people. Yesterday, part of me was just, I mean, I'm not actually very sentimental, but, it was kind of getting very weird because of the Mandeep situation. And the dude was not playing very well, and then he kind of stuck around and he just got some mojo in, particularly because once Chris Gayle got in, and I think everybody was very, kind to him and everything, and eventually he got his 50. He was very happy, but it's been a difficult day because his father had just passed away and he had decided to stay on. I don't want to give my brutal opinion on that, because I don't think that's appropriate, because I have certain views and I stick to those, because I know certain kind of people leave and certain kind of people don't leave. Exactly, the stomach full, or I can use your word, hungry. And what he did, I'm not demeaning him in any way. I'm saying he did the right thing, because going back, that doesn't do anything. You're here for a job, and even if Indian people who actually believe in spirituality and all that, Gita says this thing, right? It's your karma.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's a karma.
It's a karma. Like, you have to do. And I think, they say karma, they say dharma, right? So dharma is dharma. So no matter what it is, you stick to it. So they're committed to this thing. And his father's, may he rest in peace. And I think his father would have wanted him to continue playing. And I think he did. Even Tendulkar removed somebody I don't even care for much at all. He did the same thing a long time ago when his father passed away. And he also made a century against Kenya or somebody. So he was getting very emotional, but I think eventually, you have to give complete credit to Chris Gayle, because the way he comes in, because the one thing that has been missing, because these guys have been scoring gazillion runs, right? They have no problem with that. It's just something they don't have the nerves. And then Chris Gayle comes in, he doesn't even have any veins. He's like, oh man, doesn't matter, right? We will just be cool. Don't worry. We will get there. So he's like, this guy is so cool. He just comes out and just smashes anybody who just comes across. Because I think he came out and he started smashing people. It just got difficult for these guys. And because 149 on this pitch wasn't a terrible score at all. And by the way, actually it was not a good score, but you have to understand they lost 3 wickets for 10 runs, KKR. But then there was a counter attack by Morgan and Shubman Gill. Shubman Gill is obviously been told in very direct terms, like, dude, start to hit deliveries and stop making your career. I hope Shubman Gill did not get picked. If Shubman Gill got picked, I am going to actually whack myself on my own ass. He didn't get picked for India, did he?
I think, he got picked for test. I think not for
test matches. He's not going to play. Don't worry about that. He's just a squad player. Okay, I don't care.
Yeah, because Rohit is doubtful. So I think they.
So Rohit is doubtful. In fact, Shubman Gill. Jesus Christ.
They have picked 24 people.
You picked Wasim Jafar. Okay, Wasim Jafar.
Because I think the opening will be done by KL Rahul and Mayank Agarwal. Mayank Agarwal is also injured, so I think they're just picking backups because in a COVID situation. Because in COVID situation you cannot get backups very quickly from India, right? Because they'll have to be.
It's still a long time to go. They can't officially pick an injured player. They'll just come because test matches are going to come much later anyway. So they will get the players. Don't worry about that.
And you know who got picked? Varun Chakravarti.
Oh, I heard about that. I heard about that, and I think that'll be good. We need this guy in, and that's definitely a good thing. So yesterday's match, before talking about whatever happened later, I think they lost very quick early wickets, and they were just very difficult. And Jordan again bowled well. Maxwell was the one who started the wickets in the very first over. He only bowled 2 overs. Shami was just fantabulous, and there's something about Shami that, sometimes he will go for runs because this is T20, but he did really bowl well. He looks like somebody who's going to take wickets. And he's the one person who knows how to bowl. If he's going to short delivery, whatever delivery, he's going to bowl them well. He's going to bowl a Yorker. He's going to try to bowl them well. So it was a very good day for them. But I think once they put 149, that was a very decent score after such a terrible start. And Karthik, now you can officially say Karthik is like not out of form. He's just out of everything. Then Mandeep opened again, which is something I don't prefer, but then I think there were a lot of emotions attached to it. And now what has happened, so Mandeep will continue opening and kind of fix. Chris Gayle is kind of like, kind of chilled out about it. Also because the fact that they don't really get out no matter what happens. Even Rahul sticks around for a time. But I think Rahul and Mandeep were wasting a lot of delivery that certain time when it was a good time that KL Rahul got out, which actually was a blessing, not in any disguise, because once Chris Gayle comes in, he just starts smashing people everywhere straight away. He doesn't care. And Sunil Narine is bowling something weird. I don't know if this has been something that has been decided between him and the people who think he's chucking, because something has happened, obviously.
So.
Yeah. They've obviously come to some agreement, right? Because he missed multiple matches. They didn't ban him, he just missed it because I think there was some agreement had to be done, and he had probably went through some tests and all, how they do it. And they have probably said, okay, we're not going to call you out and all. So he was really good last match, and this match, not good at all. But
and they just lost.
At the end, once Chris Gayle got going, it was just... there was no end to it, and eventually Mandeep Singh got his mojo, and Mandeep once he started going as well. So then when both sides were going, there was no way to get back, because the pitch was fairly good for 149, because eventually they should have got 185 plus, but with such bad opening, it was just it wasn't going to happen for them. So that was another good day. I don't know if I missed something because I've not made any notes for yesterday, but I'm just looking at the scoreboard. Oh yeah, I did get to know something which I'm going to make fun of. Nagarkoti's first name is Kamlesh. Kamlesh. That's my favorite name of all time. Kamlesh. That's just unbelievable. Kamlesh. It's like I think I also realized these. And by the way, I want to talk about Rana, which I've always said Rana is a good batsman, but it's not good enough. He's going to make 0, 2, 1 and then one big score. It's just not good enough, because that's it. Because he's the one person I've always said he looks like a batsman. Shubman Gill looks like he's playing for himself. Tripathi is just trying to prove me right every single time. And I've completely ignored Karthik, but Karthik has been a major failure this season. I think in a good way that he retired himself from captaincy, because he probably would have been dropped or probably was dropped anyway. And Owen Morgan, I think it's going to become very interesting right now with Sunrisers Hyderabad winning this thing.
I think there's a possibility that DC gets knocked out, and two of the teams which were not in the contention, they might sneak in. I think Kings XI will now sneak in. Will make it, because they are at 12, and KKR is also at 12. So yeah, don't
speak too early, because if anybody loses a match, then it becomes very difficult. Because when it gets closer and closer, because you have to understand at some point in time, Chris Gayle will fail, and when Chris Gayle fails. Because towards the end, this is what happens, right? You win, you keep losing, and then you keep winning, and then you lose a match, and you just completely drop some momentum. But right now, with Sunrisers Hyderabad's winning, this has become interesting, because I don't know when their next matches is for Kolkata, and Kolkata losing really opened up. And if Delhi misses out, this is going to be the greatest fall ever in the history of IPL. And you're right. I wasn't even thinking, when you were saying earlier, I was like, he's just fucking around. But now I'm like, if they actually just keep playing like this, they can actually drop out. That's going to be something. That's going to be, I think, but it's not a surprise, right? Because this is exactly what Delhi does. They just don't have the right balls. And this time you can actually see the difference between Sher Sayar. Because when the things are going good, right? Your captaincy looks good, you look cool, everything looks fine. But suddenly he's just not able to make decisions. Today he made no decisions. Another bad scenario. I was just hoping Ricky Ponting is probably making all the decisions. But it's just he's not. And I think either Ricky Ponting has gone a little bit soft, or he probably thinks Deshpande is better than he is, because Deshpande has not performed at all. Even the first match that he actually bowled all right, he just bowled all right, because this is one of the matches, right, when everybody's bowling all right and you bowling, so other team is just shit. But today, can you imagine the way David Warner came out and so Ridhiman Saha, this guy has bowled Deshpande, they would have hit him for 6 sixes. Right. He came out at the time when it was like they were already just trying to stretch around a little bit, and then he didn't come in the last few overs. So he bowled at the best times, and I also said they missed a couple of deliveries, because these guys, when they were hitting Rabada, they were going after it, like they were going crazy, and everything was connecting. It was just like every ball they were trying to whack.
I mean, Warren, I can still understand, but watching Riddhiman Saha hitting sixes of Ravada, that was something.
Because they came out with such intent. They were like, we got nothing to lose. We are better than this thing. We are like at the bottom. We don't want to be right next to Chennai. Nobody wants to be right
No
next to
one
Chennai.
wants-
And then because Chennai won a match or so, people thought Chennai might not come last. But then I'm like, no, they're definitely coming last. And now, who said Chennai plays? Because before I was thinking Chennai is playing like last matches. So, there will be some momentum. They're like, I've got nothing to lose. But now, whosoever they're going to be playing, they're like, we have everything to win. So we have even
Yeah,
more to
exactly.
fight for than you. Chennai is like, oh, that's not working out very well. So let's quickly talk about the next few matches that are coming up. Tomorrow actually has to be a top table clash. I think whosoever finishes is likely to finish top, right? You would say Mumbai versus
exactly.
RCB. I'm just going to stick to RCB.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
where,
I'm
that's
wearing the
that's
shirt
where
as
my
well.
heart is. So if they lose, they lose. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But
Yeah.
RCB is our team. Mumbai is not our team. Mumbai is definitely very good. And let's see if Fat Rohit comes back or not. But I think that's not really
No, I
change.
don't think
That's
so.
not going to
Yeah.
change much. I don't think he's going to come back. That doesn't change much. And does not. It's not a detrimental for them at all.
Right.
Because
It's
they
not
are
a big deal.
It's not a big deal. And the next match is CSK versus KKR. So KKR CSK can actually spoil KKR's party there.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
can
yeah.
party on them. That will be something. So that is
It'll be a big party, like
it'll be a
how
good party.
Mr. Nax
Oh,
said.
by the way, Delhi's playing Mumbai. This is not looking good, bro.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I said at the beginning, that they have
Oh,
to
they're
play
playing
against
RC.
Mumbai
Oh my god, they're
and
playing RC.
RCB.
Oh my god, this is terrible. This is not good. This is so bad. Oh, I'm not listening to this. This is the worst that can get. They can just get
Yeah.
destroyed. Oh boy,
Yeah.
oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. This is not good. This is not good. Their run rate
exactly.
is so trashy. Because their run rate was not bad, but after this match it got super bad. They're like
Yeah, it's-
0.065. Oh my god, this is because after 2 losses it's gonna go only backwards, right?
Yeah, it'll only go backwards.
Oh
yeah.
man, this is not looking good. This is a fall of like biggest fall from grace. This is like Nokia kind of situation, and they actually have a player called Nokia.
Nokia.
Oh yeah, kya kiya,
If someone
Delhi.
didn't get that,
Oh,
if
boy.
someone didn't get that joke, he was talking about Nokia phones, Nokia the company.
Nokia the
and
company, yeah, because people have forgotten Nokia is the greatest ever thing.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
got
exactly.
destroyed completely. Oh my god, this is something. There's something to look forward to. Oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna put my money on DC now right now. If they win. See, if they win one match, they can still come back and they'll be fine. But this is looking very gloomy. This is looking very gloomy.
because if RCB wins tomorrow, then MI has every like they have to win against DC. So they'll be like, okay, we need to beat DC, and they'll come after them really bad. And then RCB would be like, okay, we need to keep winning, right? So it will be difficult. It will be difficult for DC. It would have been easier if they would have won the last 2 matches, because this was these 2 matches were against bottom teams, but now it's just getting harder and harder.
Oh boy, this is going to be difficult. So, are we picking CSK? No, we're not picking CSK.
No, I'm not picking CSK. I'll pick KKR because I think there's just combinations which are not working properly, but I think they have the bowling with Cummins and Mr. Mustachio guy who can just
Ferguson.
blow out Chennai. Yeah, Ferguson.
Oh, this is going to be
Ferguson.
something. I'm just thinking, like, should I actually just for once ever pick CSK, because you're the only person who picked CSK once and got
Yeah,
your
that was a
fingers.
mistake.
I just don't have much faith in KKR. That's what I'm saying. And last time I picked KKR because I thought they should be able to beat these idiots, but then KKR destroyed. So
Where's the match? I think it depends. Also matters where the match is.
Dubai.
Dubai. Okay, and then which pitch?
Is Dubai
Because
the one which
today's
is the
pitch
good
was-
pitch or the bad pitch? Because where did these idiots play?
No, actually the problem is Dubai has multiple pitches, right? So today's pitch was not slow, but the RCB versus CSK match was slow. So we don't know which pitch will be in
Because
play.
they played Dubai last match, CSK played Dubai and they won, so they will have some momentum
Yeah.
there that way.
But
This
I'm
is just
still
bad. I'm
not
gonna
going
pick
to pick
CSK.
CSK. Okay, I'm
just gonna
picking
pick
KKR.
CSK just because I'm not keen on KKR. That's the thing. So it's RCB for me and CSK, and then KKR and RCB for you. Let's see what happens after this match. So This was a very good day, and good luck to you, Kamlesh Nagarkoti, and keep picking Deshpande. Keep picking him. Like, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. This guy gonna take you to all the way, and keep making decisions. Like, we're gonna feel, because it's gonna be due. Yeah, all the due. The guy made his best friggin' IPL bowling figures. I mean, the leg spinner is not. He bowled like, he took like 7 runs. Oh, so much dew in his hand. His ball must be slipping too much. Huh? You're such an idiot, mate. Such an idiot. This is like, you win that. Oh, jeez. Yeah. But in this IPL, the people who won the toss just continue to lose. I want to see the statistics on this thing. I think it must be like 4 out of 5, 80% matches, because whenever we used to say they used to take bowling, when it used to be like batting, then they started being batting, then they used to take bowling, and now it's just like, Jesus Christ. Oh, but today the way Hyderabad comes out, this is the Hyderabad team. This is the real team.
Yeah,
obviously it went better than it should have. I mean, a couple of things would have gotten bad, but even if they hadn't, they would have easily scored 175 odd, and that would have been good enough anyway. So
and don't forget that KKR also had Saqib Al Hasan, who is banned. Otherwise, he would also be playing.
No, KKR has that guy. Yeah, but he's
not KKR. Sorry, SRH.
SRH has it. So he's banned for international cricket or for everything?
Yeah, completely banned from any type of
because
cricket.
he didn't report that approach to him or something.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. This is going to be good. Okay, fair enough. So let's look forward to tomorrow's match, RCB and then CSK versus KKR. If KKR wins, they're probably going to get through, and DC probably wants CSK. I'm pretty sure DC is all cheering CSK. Please beat KKR. Please beat KKR.
Yeah.
All right. Big up to Rashid Khan and everybody else. Take care. Have a good evening. Bye-bye. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.